Today, I can say there is hope. You just have to take one day at a time, and there's going to be good days, and there's going to be days that are not so good.
I think all of us sadly have a cancer story, someone who's been affected by it or unfortunately have lost somebody by it, and that is my case. I unfortunately know too many people who've been affected by cancer. Leukemia Lymphoma Society is a huge backer and supporter of cancer research.
The Man Woman of the Year campaign seems to bring people together in a joint cause to do good. Good for people who are suffering from leukemia or lymphoma or blood cancers, or the people who they know. And all of us know somebody, it seems.
It's a 10-week campaign where a bunch of us are fundraising to help cure blood cancer.
It just felt like the right thing to do. I was diagnosed with a leukemia in 2013. I joined the board in 2014. I wasn't ready to do it. It just felt right this year.
I had what's called AML, acute myeloid leukemia, and it has a 25% survival rate. Once I got better, I realized how lucky I had been, and I felt like I needed to find a way to pay back.
It allows you as a person to really take a step forward, and most of us don't have time to, start our own nonprofits or programs, but we still feel the need to want to raise money and really support ongoing research so that other families don't have to endure what we have endured.
My primary motive to do this is to take what was a fairly bad situation and make some good of it. If I can do that by raising funds that'll help somebody else down the road, then that's taking a bad situation and making it better.
Even if you're not personally affected, if you get involved, you'll see very quickly that you are. Once the campaign started, I kind of saw people coming out of the woodworks, and it actually has affected me personally.
My wife lost a sister. I lost a sister-in-law to blood cancer about 6 years ago. And it was very aggressive and very fast and very devastating. Pam had hope because of some of the treatments she experienced. And it gave everyone around her some hope too.
I was 22 when I was diagnosed. I just felt like I was watching a movie. I saw my dad and my mom. My mom was looking very sad, and my dad was just looking at the floor, and the doctor sounded like someone from a Peanuts cartoon, an adult, doing the wah, wah, wah. And, it just didn't seem real yet.
I was lucky enough to be the Man of the Year in 2009, and then I was honored recently to be asked to be the first ever All-Star candidate here in 2016 for the Rocky Mountain chapter. The incentive for me was that my wife died last year, and if I raise $50,000 or more, they will name a cancer study in her honor.
You look to the future, and my children and my cousins, and not having their mother or not having their father for weddings and grandchildren and all of those important life events, and can we keep other people from having to suffer that same fate? To have an organization that will support the patient, also for some financial support. Cancer is a devastating illness on your health, but it can also be devastating financially to patients and their families.
The research efforts of LLS just seem to be very accelerated. Advances are being made very rapidly. For example, the treatment that I had wasn't available as little as 5 years ago.
There have been numerous drugs that have been discovered by researchers who have been funded by LLS, and they've found now that some of those drugs are effective in treating other kinds of cancers.
It's really, really exciting to see when kids and adults begin a process of healing. And so that's motivating because you can watch and see the changes in people as they go through this.
With LLS, it just, they bring you in. You're now part of their family.
We're having a little boy. I hope he looks back and says, I'm really proud of my mom.
This year, I will be celebrating 20 years of being leukemia-free. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here.
Part of it is better outcomes and part of it is hope. And so it's really important for an organization like LLS not only to fund those programs, but to support all the people going through this process and really give hope.
Gives me perspective, and it gives me hope, and it gives me great encouragement that there are people that are willing to be part of this.